Final few checks from the officials before we can get underway. We're a Chelsea Football Club. It is much more than development football. This is where the culture begins. Winning as part of a Cobham side is necessary, a learned practice, a perfected skill. Newcastle United will be a real stern test for this Chelsea team tonight. Got ambitions of their own to improve on last season. Already starting to tick the ball around, but flicked away by Landon Emanalo. First real touch on his first Chelsea start, Jesse Derry. Really good movement. Here's Hernez. Tries to fling it across goal. It's headed goalwards. The man leading the line for the Magpies tonight, number 9, Sean Nave. Really good work on this near side. Sort of drilled in low, isn't it? To be redirected goalwards. It's occurred in the Chelsea goal. Here's Harrison Murray Campbell, one of a number of contract signings in recent days. Antwi. Little flick on by Richards. So good to see him out in a Chelsea blue shirt after such a long period with a recovery process that seemed long and arduous at times. Extremely exciting talent. As are so many of this Chelsea team, of course. Leo Cardoso, I thought, did really well Monday night as well, as did Ryan Kavuma-McQueen. Both played instrumental parts in the win over Manchester City. Cardoso with the assist for the first for Mayuka. Kavuma-McQueen on a number of occasions coming very, very close to opening his account for the season. Here's Alex Murphy. To Shahar. Tries to spin around Derry and does find a way to play it along the touchline. Lovely bit of skill there from Neve. Just crowded out in the end brilliantly. Stood up towards the far post though. Would have been a brave effort from Sung Soo Park. Campbell with that composed swipe upfield to the captain Mayuka. They've got a stoppage on this near side quite early on. I think it's Trevan Sanusi by the look of it. Player who does have a goal against Chelsea on his record. Probably the only thing from the day that he'll want to remember, a 7-1 defeat. Newcastle United in that game. In fact, 5 start tonight started in that game. Alfie Harrison, Leo Shahar, Dylan Charlton, Anthony Munda and Trevan Sanusi in that one. Dejuan Richards, I think, came off the bench and scored actually from memory in that game. He is okay to shrug that off and be back underway shortly. With all the opportunities that came with Chelsea's Conference League journey last season, Harrison Murray Campbell, one of those who did make his senior debut in that run. see if there'll be similar opportunities in the Champions League this season. Certainly everyone that did get the nod played their part, and obviously played their part in a history-making season. Chelsea completing the set. It'll never be a statement that any Chelsea fan will tire of saying or hearing. Really nicely swept out. Oh, and that's beautiful. Jesse Derry with the audacious skill control to bring it down. Here's Alfie Harrison. So he was one of those in that 7-1 defeat, but a player with very high hopes, signed from Manchester City's academy, and the Chelsea first team can attest to the fact that they're not half bad at producing players. Here is Harrison. It's a bit Harrison heavy in the middle of the park this evening. Alfie Harrison, number 10 for Newcastle United, and then a Harrison double pivot of Ollie Harrison and Harrison McMahon for Chelsea. Newcastle corner, plenty up from the back, including Cathal Heffernan, the Newcastle captain. Big imposing number 5, you can see lurking on the edge of the area. Now he splits towards the far post. I'm sure he might be the target, which he is, and it is Heffernan. Flicked away off the line. Back in by Munda, eventually gobbled up by Kurd. Lovely little flick round the corner, and just as it looked as if Chelsea might be breaking away, Mahn's pass is snapped up. Chelsea can regroup, recycle, and go back to Harrison Murray-Campbell. Here's Antwi. Flip ball out to Emanalo. Lovely bit of balance and just skips away from the first tackle. It's Derry again. He's enjoying his opening exchanges as a Chelsea player. He looked impressive on Monday night as well. See that first real Newcastle chance. Lovely delivery from Harrison. Heffernan rose highest. I think it might even be Reggie Walsh back there doing his defensive work. Sanusi again is requiring some treatment. It's twice in a short period that he's been required to receive some medical attention. Do hope that he's all right. This early on into the game, it'd be a shame to lose a player of his ability. Hernandez can back to Heffernan, who can search for safety more than anything else. There was too many Newcastle options in the vicinity and where he played it. Here's Caden Wilson. McMahon into Harrison, back to Harrison McMahon. Antwi making a venturing run forward. Murphy. Only as far as McMahon, who's been absolutely everywhere so far. Here's Richards. Dancing his way away from 1, 2, 3 and winning the Chelsea corner. I think it's fair to say that Chelsea aren't the biggest side that will in the PL2 this season, although it didn't stop Shin Mayuka bagging twice with his forehead on Monday night. Wilson stepping forward as well. You can see Ollie Harrison on the edge of the area being looked after by Alfie Harrison. Good punch by Adam Harrison, the Newcastle goalkeeper. Now a chance. Sanusi. Slide ball in front, and Hernandez is watched all the way by Caden Wilson. Brilliantly defended. And the strike from distance as well was Sung-Soo Park. Shahar gave it to him, and when it opened here, it looked like it was too many Chelsea bodies for him to really have an effort on goal. Tried to shift it to his left and just dragged it wide of Ted Kurd's near post. Mayuka has it stolen away by Sung-Soo Park again. Sanusi drives away and slides it into Shahar, who's got space in behind. Does get the cross in early. It's fallen back to Sanusi, trying to bob and weave. And eventually, I think it was Ollie Harrison who got back to help Caden Wilson to turn it behind for a Newcastle corner. And it's the hosts who have been asking more questions offensively. Wilson did really well, in fact, to sort his feet out. Couldn't redirect it anywhere bar the feet of Trevan Sanusi. Heffernan again the target. Again, only finds the gloves of Ted Kurd. Might want to release somebody early, which he does. Richards under pressure and tried to redirect the ball to a Chelsea teammate. The deflection takes it behind for a goal kick. Murray Campbell. Nice feet on the far side. Here's Sung-Soo Park. Caden Wilson's clearance. Only as far as Harrison. Park once more. Little give and go. Bit of space for Alfie Harrison now. Sanusi. Little step over as he tries to work an angle, but not quite wriggle free of Jesse Derry's grasp. Hernandez. Now Cathal Heffernan. Heffernan carries on going. Centre half trying to affect things at the other end of the pitch, and he does. He finds his number 9. Really well defended. Is Derry back there doing some hard yards. Murphy. Lovely sweeping ball out again. Sanusi the target. Emanalo does really well. Ooh. And Reggie Walsh snapping into the tackle on Shahar, and there he comes away with it. Now first chance for Mayuka. Nobody with him, surrounded by Newcastle United shirts, waits for reinforcements, and does have that now in Jesse Derry. Sanusi under pressure. Oh, intercepted, and now a chance. And a strike from distance, and what a finish that is! Welcome back to Chelsea Football Club, fit and firing, Dujuan Richards. What a goal that is. And in the blink of an eye, the brilliance that we know he possesses. Picks the ball up out of nowhere.
First goal of the game for Chelsea.
Sets his sight up and whips it into the bottom corner. It's a brilliant finish. What makes it even more special is how casual he thinks that goal is he's just scored. He'll go a long way to find a better goal than that this weekend across the PL2. And I'm saying that early on in this fixture, and there's a lot of quality on the pitch. But Richards with a bit of magic, and Chelsea have the lead. So pleasing to see him back and available. Such a talented footballer, already made his mark on the national team setup for Jamaica. Sanusi is back on the pitch now. He's had to receive treatment a few times already in this first half. Clearly something that is bothering him a little bit. He's been an extremely profitable outlet for this Newcastle side in the early exchanges. Has looked really dangerous on a number of occasions, so that'll be one that I'm sure Newcastle United coaching staff and players alike will be hoping doesn't persist. He is again, flags up for offside on this occasion. Here's Ollie Harrison. Born and bred in this part of the world, of course. Signed from Newcastle United a couple of years back now. Very much a part of Cobham dream. He's been fantastic ever since joining as well. Here's Murphy. Looked like he was winding up to go long, but Mayuka ensuring that he didn't have a free passage. Heffernan. Here's Shahar. I think there might be plenty in black and white who are scratching their heads a little bit, because I'm sure the brief pre-match would have been keep Mayuka quiet, restrict the chances for him, especially how clinical he was on Monday night, and prevent Chelsea from having any real opportunities and not being able to have the ball and dictate play as they would like to. They've kind of ticked all those boxes and yet still find themselves a goal down. A moment of brilliance, goal from nothing really, from Chelsea's number 7 in Dujuan Richards. Here he goes again. Just runs out of pitch on that far side on this occasion. Harrison has it stolen off of him by Harrison. Now McMahon. Very forced to go back. Shahar just lent into him a little bit. Really well defended, although Emanalo comes steaming in. Murphy. Now slid into the feet of Sung-Soo Park. Try the return ball, but asking a little bit much of Alex Murphy on that occasion. Chance for Chelsea to reshape and perhaps take a breath before Ted Kerr can restart play. Towards Mayuka. Surely pulled back, and he is, by Kahal Heffernan. Harrison, lovely ball. Now a chance for Hernez, out to Sanusi. Overlapping run by Shahar is ignored. He wanted a foul, but the referee didn't see anything in it. Got to be honest, didn't see anything there really for Sanusi to stop play, and now Chelsea can go the other way with Richards. Well defended by Dylan Charlton, who eventually got back goal side. Seemed a soft one, but Harrison has clearly bumped his shoulder somehow. Well, midway through this first half, and Chelsea have a narrow advantage thanks to Dujan Richards' first Chelsea goal of the season, his first Chelsea goal in a while after returning from injury on Monday evening. Newcastle will feel, well, I'd imagine, fairly hard done by to be a goal behind. They've not produced any real key moments, but have probably made the better of the half chances that have been created in this game so far. Foul by Reggie Walsh. Harrison, little give and go, gets it back as well. Foul is pulled back for a trip on Trevan Sanusi on this near side. An opportunity again for Murphy and Heffernan to venture forward from Newcastle backline. Leo Shahar stood over it. Chipped away, not fully clear. Eventually it will be. Reggie Walsh fouled. Kurd under pressure. Finds Caden Wilson, who flicks out to Emanalo. Now a little bit of space for Landon Emanalo to step into. Ollie Harrison fed out to the far side, and here's Dujuan Richards, who's already feeling it tonight. Already a goal. Step overs, tricks and skills, and direct running, and wins a Chelsea corner. He's a very special player when he's feeling it, and it looks like he's getting back to his very best. Can't fully overstate how difficult it can be to come back from such a serious injury. Not just to play at any level, but to play at such a high level. He's already looking like the player that we all know he can be. Derry trying to bob and weave, a little back heel, and Harrison Murray-Campbell. Well, it's been a special couple of weeks for Harrison Murray-Campbell. Well, just as the Chelsea celebrations were getting on, a very, very late whistle. We'll see what it's for here, because if it's for the push by Jesse Derry, I mean, that would be harsh. That must be what it's for. And if so, Harrison Murray-Campbell was halfway back down to London before that whistle came. A frustrating one for Murray-Campbell. Frustrating one for the Chelsea dugout, who seemed very bemused when that whistle went. Thunderous tackle from Landon Emanalo. He's enjoying that battle out here on this near side with Sanusi. Shahar. Neve trying to spin away, but runs into a Chelsea blue cul-de-sac and eventually hooked clear by Harrison McMahon. Shin Mayuka on the chase against Heffernan. Had to call for help in Shahar and received it. Something that has been merited and spoken about, not just Chelsea youth staff, but Enzo Maresca himself as well spoke of Shin Mayuka's all-round play. His hold-up play is exceptional. The fact that he always gives you an outlet, always wants to receive the ball. Might not be the tallest outright, but his spring and his aerial ability is something that keeps everybody on their toes. And speaking of being on their toes, Dujuan Richards again. Well, the player they call Whisper is having a lot of people shout about him, and rightly so. Another Chelsea corner. Landon Emanalo. I'm sure there'll be plenty of eyes now on the referee's whistle. Murray-Campbell up again. Good delivery in. Headed away by Heffernan at the near post. McMahon's going to try and recycle quickly. Wilson at the far post. Here's Reggie Walsh. Lovely little 1-2 with Murray-Campbell. Wilson does keep it in. Good delivery across as well. Sung-Soo Park has done really well to take it off of Richards, and a little shimmy and a shake, and finds half a yard to calm things down a little bit for Newcastle, who want to get back into that rhythm of playing out from the back. And that press immediately from Chelsea is profitable. Murray Campbell. Wilson out to Emenalo. Bit of space now for Landon Emenalo. Ollie Harrison. Now Harrison McMahon. Here's Derry. Showing one way, going the other. Walsh. He's trying to make a nuisance of himself, but Caden Wilson running around the outside of him and retaining possession brilliantly. Slid into Mayuka. Now Richards into Antwi. Gets it back from Genesis Antwi. Here's Joanne Richards into Mayuka. Really good Chelsea build-up. Nice idea as well, but really well defended. I think that's Heffernan. Stood up to the task. Lovely spin from Sanusi. Chance potentially as a good delivery in, nodded behind by Murray Campbell. Taken short, trying to work a different angle. Hung towards the far post, and Kurd's coming not fully clear, but the second attempt, he scoops it up. Good goalkeeping in the end. Here's Walsh. Mayuka. Emenalo does well to spin away from danger at the start with, but eventually tucked in and tidied up by Leo Shahar. Here's Hanez. Hanez once more. Derry going to ensure that Shahar stays honest. Oh, it's a lovely spin from Sanusi. Emenalo gets back goal side quickly though and forced him infield. Hanez again. Alfie Harrison. Sung-Soo Park slid in towards Alfie Harrison and just shepherded all the way out for a goal kick to the visitors this evening for Harrison McMahon, who was back there shadowing. Here's Wilson. Derry. Lovely searching pass from Ollie Harrison. Finds Richards into Antwi, making the underlapping run. Murphy comes across and Harrison, the goalkeeper, can clear. Now an opportunity for Antwi, might open up a little bit. McMahon into Harrison. Now Walsh. Harrison. Oh, Derry does brilliantly well. Skips away from Shahar. Jesse Derry. Well, his first Chelsea start and his first Chelsea goal. And he's absolutely every right to be delighted with it as well.
Number 11, Jesse Derry.
We've seen a bit of magic from him already. Little jink, little dummy, little drag round the outside. And a devastating low finish with his left foot. Well, two changes from the side that started Monday night. Dujran Richards and Jesse Derry coming into the starting 11. Chelsea are 2 up. Dujran Richards and Jesse Derry on the score sheet. There was a lot of excitement about Chelsea's number 7 and number 11 in the build-up to this one. Social media very excited that Derry gets his first start and Richards back from a long layoff. Both of those proving every bit of the hype is real. Every bit of the excitement justified. 2 bits of quality, 2 bits of magic, 2 Chelsea goals. Here's Murphy. Slide down the line from Charlton, finds Harrison, looking to react immediately. Skids across goal. With Neve and Sanusi throwing themselves at it. All stayed in play on this near side with Shahar. Whereas Sanusi tried to prod it infield as Hanez was making a commanding run forward. Heffernan. Here's Heffernan. Hanez into Harrison. Drags it towards the byline and does get the crossing as well, Charlton. Really nice delivery. So Newcastle looking to react immediately a few moments ago. That is very close. Emanalo does ever so well. Sort his feet out on the far post as well to prevent from just cannoning that into the bottom corner. Mayuka. Here's Antwi. Richards with just a little dragged heel that pops the ball back towards Antwi. Here's Wilson. Now McMahon. Trying to feed it in towards Walsh, but it's intercepted. Now Sanusi can try and come the other way. Little step over and work in an angle, but Emanalo once again equal to the task. Richards. Oh, rolls away from brilliantly from Charlton. Finds Derry. Similar position to which he scored from a minute ago, instead cuts in field this time. Murray Campbell. Derry. McMahon just about got enough on it, but Derry had to try and come closer to it. Took a little nick off a Newcastle player on the way through. So it'll be a Chelsea throw-in. Wants to pop it and get it back, doesn't he, Derry? Which he does. Murray Campbell, lots of space on the far side for Antwi. Instead he goes in field to Mayuka, lovely spin. Oh, Sanusi, a lovely bit of skill. Marn is first to it though for Chelsea. Does really well to clip it on for Derry. Can he keep it in? He can. Up against Munga. Munda does foul him, I think, yeah. Anthony Munda. Pleading his innocence. I think Jesse Derry had limited options. One of those was to try and give Chelsea an opportunity from a set piece. Now Ollie Harrison will wander over to give a right-footed option. Landon Emanalo, the left-footed option. Closing in on the end of this first half. First half in which Chelsea lead by 2-0 thanks to Juan Richards and Jesse Derry's first Chelsea goal. Murray Campbell, the Chelsea player, being spoken to by the official. Now he's back into that huddle with Caden Wilson and Shin Mayuka. It'll be Ollie Harrison. Towards the far post, headed away again by Heffernan. Antwi forced to go back to Ted Curd. Oh, intercepted again, similar to where he scored his first goal from. Richards, this time into Mayuka. Really good save from Harrison. Lovely little ball roll and dragged inside first by Shin Mayuka, then prodded goalwards. Really good save from Adam Harrison. Trevan Sanusi. Oh, does really well to dance around the outside of Emanalo. Driving towards goal as well, Sanusi. Get it past Caden Wilson though, and it'll be a Newcastle throw, not too long left in this first half. Be a good time for Newcastle to get something back before half-time whistle. Even better time for Chelsea to keep the clean sheet intact. It's a goal kick.
The fourth official has indicated a minimum of 3 minutes out of time. Minimum of 3 minutes.
There you go, as you eloquently heard the stadium announcer relay, 3 added minutes. Sanusi, that's been a really good battle between him and Emanalo. Oh, lovely clip ball over the top. Chelsea went for the offside flag, it's not coming. Harrison. Munda with the effort. Back to Hernez. Charlton. Hernez trying to lose Reggie Walsh. Nave up to this near side, and Caden Wilson again sweeping up. Seems to have been in that position every time Newcastle have nudged it into a central area. Caden Wilson, his reading of the game first half has been imperious. Sungsu Park. Harrison. Oh, it was a nice idea. Answee was equal to it though, and keep the ball in play. Heffernan. Murphy. Shahar ventured forward on this near side. Again, Emanalo does get a little deflection on it, I think. Newcastle players almost got in each other's way. Harrison arriving late, and it was Nave who tried to bundle his way past him. Oh, there's a little bit of afters as well there between Neve and Murray Campbell. I think Harrison Murray Campbell too impressed with the fact that Newcastle number 9 is a little bit late. Maybe a sense of frustration. And he's talked himself into a booking there. Yellow card apiece. Occurred. Murray Campbell again. Newcastle's press is one that Chelsea have found a way through. Richards chopping and changing direction. Oh, and changing speed as well. Oh, he's still going. He's still going. Finds Derry. Walsh. And there is the half-time whistle. Fleet of foot, unable to find the finish at the end of it. Mazy run that Dujuan Richards carried Chelsea high up the pitch. He started things off in this first half by opening the scoring, capitalising on a misplaced out pass from the Newcastle United goalkeeper, and then Jesse Derry marking his first Chelsea start with his first Chelsea goal. Really good performance in the first half. A composed, a very confident Chelsea performance so far. At the break, Chelsea 2, Newcastle United 0.
Before that date, European competition dependent.
see how the first half unfolded as well. It's the first real chance coming for the hosts. A little bit scrappy in there, but it was Hanez who broke free. Neve who tried to nod it goalwards. Couldn't quite get underneath it enough. Again, it was Newcastle that did have the early sightings at goal. Shahar into half chance here for Sung-Soo Park, who dragged it wide. Again, Heffernan, Sanusi's looked very threatening on this near side. He skips away. Nice little bit of interchange between him and Shahar. And Sanusi unable to direct it goalwards. Well defended by Chelsea on that occasion. And here's the disappointing part from Newcastle United, because it was Murphy who tried to play out. Richards picked it up and found range from a long way out. Brilliant finish and a brilliant return to first team starting PL2 action for Dujuan Richards. Came off the bench on Monday night. Long time out. Brilliant to see him back playing football, and what a way to mark it. And Chelsea thought they were 2 up earlier than they were. You see Derry into Harrison Murray-Campbell. Really intelligent finish that as well. The whistle comes there though. You can see how late that is. And everybody is stunned. Chelsea did have to wait for that second goal, but they did get it. Jesse Derry, wonderful quick feet on this near side to skip away from Shahar. What about that from a finish? Narrow in the angle, very little to aim for. Didn't need to worry. Fired it into the far post.
Yeah, second.
Brilliant finish. Chelsea's number 11 off the mark for the season. Off the mark in a different shade of blue this season. Newcastle did immediately try and react though. Alfie Harrison getting in behind here. Only a few millimetres away from first Neve and then Sanusi as well. Shimba Yuka desperate to get in on the goal scoring act after his hat-trick on Monday night, the Chelsea skipper. Played really well so far. Everybody in Chelsea Blue has done. And at half-time, first away game of the season for the Blues. They're 2 up against Newcastle United. Obviously, a big second 45 still to come. So make sure you stay with us. We'll be back for the second half shortly. welcome back to Whitley Park for second half of Chelsea's second PL2 outing of the season. Really assured first half performance in which Joan Richards scored on his first start for, well, nearly 500 days. It's been a long time. We do have a change at half-time. Jesse Derry, the other goal scorer. In fact, it looks like that might be Joan Richards' contribution and evening complete. Certainly left his mark on the game. We'll be made to wait for a little bit more of that excitement from Chelsea's number 7 this evening. Straight swap on this near side for Leo Cardoso, who probably feels a little bit hard done by not to start tonight. He was very good on Monday evening against Manchester City. The assist for Shin Miyuka's first goal on Monday night. Looks like the only change to Chelsea for this second half. So it'll be Ted Curd in goal, back four of Genesis Antwi, Harrison Murray-Campbell, who is on a booking, Caden Wilson, the two centre-halves, with Landon Emanalo on the left-hand side. Two more holding midfielders of Ollie Harrison and Harrison McMahon. And then Leo Cardoso will play off the right-hand side with Jesse Derry off the left. Reggie Walsh wearing Chelsea's number 10 behind the captain, Shin Miyuka. Quick glance, it doesn't look like Newcastle have made any changes. So there will be Harrison in goal, back four of Shahar, Charlton, Murphy and Heffernan, the captain. Three in midfield of Hanez, Munda, Harrison, in the front three, Sunusi, Sung-Soo Park and Sean Neve, who is also on a booking, Newcastle's number 9. Leo Cardoso just being made to jog over to this near side and be officially welcomed to the game this evening by the fourth official. There is the change. Chelsea will be hoping for more of the same. Newcastle will be hoping their reaction is swift. Ollie Harrison having a little catch-up there with some former teammates, that former Newcastle United academy player himself, before joining the Blues. We are underway.
Half-time substitution by Chelsea number 7, Duran Richards, was replaced by number 15, Leo Cardoso.
Murphy, now Charlton. So with a little give and go, finds its way back to Alfie Harrison. Finds his namesake in Ollie Harrison. Now Reggie Walsh. Antwi. Lovely football. Genesis Antwi is brilliant footballer to watch. Leo Cardoso doing a little bit of magic now. Harrison, lovely round the corner to Reggie Walsh. Chelsea are ticking in this second half already. Wilson making the charge forward. Walsh. Here's Murray-Campbell. A bit of space to step into. Now Antwi. Oh, and he skips away from Sung-Soo Park. Charlton steps across and it's a Chelsea throw-in. Miyuka. Wilson. McMahon. Ellie Harrison, lovely little nudged ball into Leo Cardoso. Antwi outside him. Steady steps in field and feeds it back to Chelsea's double pivot of Harrison and McMahon, and Walsh getting a little touch on the ball as well. Antwi. Heffernan, nudged outside to Shahar. Harrison. One of the 5 involved tonight with Harrison part of his name, the Newcastle United goalkeeper. It's made my note-taking even neater than usual, to ensure there isn't any confusion. Shahar. Chelsea will absolutely take this at the moment. So Newcastle restricted to, and it does come a long ball forward, although they've stolen it back. Sung-Soo Park, lovely little nudge inside to Harrison. Tries to drag it away from Antwi and gets the cross in as well, all the way across, and just evades Sanusi at the far post, although he's danced in field, might try and work an angle. Sanusi with a hit! It's not far away at all. Trevan Sanusi has certainly been Newcastle's main attacking threat in this game so far. It's been an intriguing battle between him and Emanalo on that Chelsea left. Does ever so well though to work an angle. It's really not far away at all. Newcastle come again. Sung-Soo Park's effort though is fired against the teammate. I think it was probably not intended for Harrison, although it cannoned off of his thigh. Really nice feet again, trying to go through the gears. Across, and Chelsea will happily watch that out for a goal kick. space for Chelsea to build with Ollie Harrison. Leo Cardoso, just half a beat behind Mayuka. Given against Chelsea, much to the displeasure of the Chelsea captain. Walsh being allowed to get back in position. Neve trying to win the ball back, and Caden Wilson happy to let that one trickle out for a Chelsea throw. Approaching 10 minutes into the second half, and Chelsea still 2 goals to the good. Goals in the first half from Dujuan Richards, who was replaced at half-time. A good 45 minutes work on his first start since returning from injury. A constant and gradual build-up, I'm sure, over the next weeks and months for Richards. And Jesse Derry marking his first Chelsea start with his first Chelsea goal. Do start to come thick and fast over the next few weeks for Chelsea, so it'll be a case of building up that full match fitness for a lot of the group, ensuring that there is enough of a squad to compete on multiple fronts. Next Friday night is Aston Villa at Bodymoor Heath Training Centre. Bit of a breather, and in September does start rolling around. Does get busy. Harrison Murray Campbell there just steals off the toe of Alfie Harrison, as it looked like Newcastle's number 10's eyes was about to light up. Cardoso. Really good feet from Leo Cardoso, and he is away. Lovely ball into the path of Antwi. Cardoso might line one up here. Instead feeds it out to the far side. Jesse Derry. Derry. Lovely feet. Derry again. Really good save, Harrison. That's twice he's come off his line really quickly, first to prevent Mayuka in the first half, and very similar save there to stop Jesse Derry from doubling his Chelsea tally. Murray Campbell. Now Ollie Harrison can perhaps move Chelsea forward with a little bit more impetus. Showing off his expansive range of passing. That was a lovely one out to Antwi. Give and go with Cardoso. Really good tackle from Murphy. Had to get it absolutely spot on, and did, in fairness. Reshuffle of the pack for Chelsea as Ryan Kavuma McQueen comes on to replace Jesse Derry, who sees his first Chelsea start come to a close. And another one who should be very, very pleased with his evening's work and came this close to having 2 to show for it.
Substitution for Chelsea, number 11, Jesse Derry. Replaced by number 16, Ryan Kavuma McQueen.
Another one who's been impressing through the age groups, Ryan Kavuma McQueen. Still only 16, very impressive in the Premier League Floodlit Cup final at the back end of last season. A number of these Chelsea players that are playing well above themselves age-wise and really can't be understated at this level. Murray Campbell thought he should have scored earlier on. Resists the urge to shoot on that occasion. Chelsea keep it moving. Here's Ollie Harrison. Kavuma McQueen, nudge inside to Reggie Walsh. Now Eminalo. Nicely done from Kavuma McQueen, tried to scoop it into the path of Cardoso, really well defended. Again, Chelsea patient, try and find another way through. Cardoso pops it back to McMahon, and now Ollie Harrison once more. McMahon into Mayuka. Felt he was fouled there by Heffernan. Now a chance for Newcastle to break up the other end. Caden Wilson doing what he does with absolute ease, seemingly. Just mopping up any danger. Never misses a beat, does he? Double change coming for the hosts as Charlie MacArthur and Alex Murphy will be a straight swap in the heart of the Newcastle back line. Second change, we'll see Scott Bailey replace Travis Hernez in the middle of midfield.
Double substitution by Newcastle United at number 4, Alex Murphy. Replaced by number 12, Charlie MacArthur. And number 6, Travis Hearns. Replaced by number 14, Scott Bailey.
Chance for Chelsea to slow things down a little bit. Certainly a game that is well within their own hands, well within their own grasp. Long ball forward and find Shin Mayuka. Tied up again by Wilson. MacArthur has it stolen away. Now Walsh sets away. Ryan Kavuma McQueen chops inside, trying to work an angle. Does get the shot off, deflected, and it'll be a Chelsea corner. Really nice Chelsea breakaway. Mayuka, Walsh and Kavuma McQueen all heavily involved. Chelsea corner will be taken by Landon Emanalo. Another in-swinger with that left foot. Another good delivery right underneath the throat of the goalkeeper. MacArthur swept across to Newcastle captain Cathal Heffernan. Harrison popping up on that right-hand side now. Neve might line one up, you know. Another trouble in Ted Curd on that occasion, though, from Sean Neve. Mayuka. Mayuka again. Now a chance for Sanusi to try and carry Newcastle up the field. He can't fully get rid of 1, 2, 3, 4 Chelsea players. Although he's making a really good fist of it. Lovely nudge inside as well. There's Caden Wilson once more. Walsh. Lovely spin on the half turn and drives into the space, but again can just relax things a little bit more and keep Chelsea in possession of the football. Here's Murray Campbell. Kavuma McQueen the target. Chow. Little flick ball forward. Hands we into the tackle with Sung-Soo Park. Tackle again from Emanalo. Sanusi's found a little bit of space. Broken for him nicely. Good ball in. And it really should have produced the first Newcastle United goal of the evening. For a player Sung-Soo Park's quality, that is a glaring miss. He can't believe it. There's plenty in black and white that can't believe it either. Park trying to make amends from the miss a few minutes ago. There's a foul. Free kick in a good area. Good opportunity now for Newcastle to perhaps start a little bit of a fight back of their own. Chelsea have had it all their own way, really, so far this evening. Staring down the barrel. There's another Newcastle set piece in which Harrison slung towards the far post. It's very high. Very tidily dealt with by Chelsea. Mayuka pulled back by Shahar, who's earned himself a yellow card. Campbell. Antwi inside. Cardoso has made a forward run. He's desperately unlucky to not keep that in play. Intercepted by Ronaldo on the far side. Here goes Kavuma McQueen. Might open up for Ryan Kavuma McQueen. Still going. Oh, what an entrance. What a way to make your mark. His first Chelsea goal at this level. Started on Monday night, was brilliant on Monday night. Denied a wonder goal. Not once, but twice. He has that wonder goal. He's had to wait a couple of days extra for it. But that'll be a special, special feeling. A special goal from Ryan Kavuma McQueen. Well, at 16 years of age, if you're scoring at this level of football, you've got to be something quite special. And there are a number in this Chelsea squad that are going to go very, very far. How far can this young team go in this competition this season? On the evidence of the first week, under Callum McFarlane, we'll be blocking out that calendar because there are going to be plenty of games you are not going to want to miss. This group are going to be a fascinating watch all season. A number of them already made their first team bows. How many more will we see appear for the first team over the coming seasons? There's no shortage of quality, that's for sure. They've now got some defending to do though. Sung-Soo Park has done brilliantly. Feels a little bit like you can cut what I've said earlier on in the evening, just paste it in there, because Caden Wilson once more in the way of every Newcastle attack. Sanusi tried to slide it in, and Murray Campbell says thank you very much, we can tidy up and move on. Walsh. Back into the play. Flags up for Shimayuka. Sung-Soo Park. Harrison picks it up. Sunusi's going on a bit of a mazy run again. Lovely ball inside. Harrison. Really, really excellent stop. That's a really good delivery in again. Antwi's got to be alert. God, he does brilliantly well, Genesis Antwi. Mayuka. Absolutely brilliant. Walsh just drags it away from Bailey in the middle of midfield. Kavuma McQueen might go for another one. Chopping and changing direction. Trying to sort of flick it goalwards with his right foot. Anyone that has seen Ryan Kavuma McQueen come through the age groups will know that solo goal he scored is becoming a little bit of a trademark. It's got that quality in abundance. It's got that confidence in abundance, and you can see that already this evening. Kyle Fitzgerald about to make his entrance. It'll be for Sung-Soo Park.
Substitution by Newcastle United at number 11, Seung-Soo Park, replaced by number 15, Kyle Fitzgerald.
Antwi's throw. Cardoso. Well, 3 wide men have got in on the action already. Cardoso going alone. Mayuka. A captain's goal for the man that has been unselfish, led the line brilliantly, had to do some of the dirty work tonight without much reward. Well, there's your reward, Shin Mayuka. Brilliant again from Leo Cardoso. This is wonderful. Pops back. And he has done everything tonight, Shin Mayuka. His hold-up play's been excellent. He's chased lost causes. He's been an outlet. If anyone deserved a tap-in, it's Chelsea's captain, Chelsea's number 9, who said in the build-up, there's been a lot of talk in this part of the northeast about a centre-forward, a player that can do it all. Chelsea have got one of those. He's wearing the captain's armband as well tonight. Yuka's 4th of the season. Hat-trick on Monday night, a goal this evening. What number will he get to by the end of it? Chelsea were ready in a change. Richard Elise is the one who's going to be introduced. Not quite yet, though. MacArthur. Murray Campbell nods it to himself and then volleys clear. McMahon. Into Reggie Walsh, who's really grown into this second half. Kavuma McQueen. Just floated it across goal. Flags up for offside against Sean Neve. Now that Chelsea change. I think it's going to be Landon Emanalo by the look of the way that he's looking over towards the bench. Yes, it will be. Really good showing from Emanalo on the far side.
Substitution by Chelsea.
Had a good tussle with Trevan Sanusi. Newcastle's number 7.
By number 12, Richard Elise.
Now Richard Elise will come on to replace him. It's a nice idea from Murray Campbell, but intercepted in the middle of midfield. Scott Bailey. Alfie Harrison. Slip there from MacArthur, but still manages to keep hold of possession and nudge it out to Dylan Charlton. Reggie Walsh certainly not afraid to put his foot in, and eyebrow raised there from Cathal Heffernan, the Newcastle skipper, towards the referee. Here's Harrison. Elise out to Kavuma McQueen and back into Ollie Harrison. Elise. Lovely ball out to Antwi. Great first touch as well. Cardoso. Flick round the corner and he's gone as well. Leo Cardoso wanted the return ball from Ollie Harrison. Instead he finds Reggie Walsh. Kavuma McQueen. Just a little bit too far in front. Ball over the top. Sanusi swap flanks. And he's worked his way inside. Really good hit. And a really good save from Ted Kurd. Trevan Sanusi has certainly been the brightest spark for Newcastle United tonight. Cuts inside, he delays the shot to start with, and it's dipping. It's a really good save from Ted Kurd. Will certainly be no let-up. Clean sheet as important as the 3 points for the rest of the evening. I'm sure that'll be the message. Charlton. Sanusi again up against Antwi. Between Cardoso and Antwi, they come away with it. Now Leo Cardoso can carry Chelsea up the pitch. Sanusi's done really well again defensively though. Bailey. Slide ball inside, a little bit too much. Next change, we'll see Casey Worcester come on to replace Sean Neve.
Substitution by Newcastle United, number 9, Sean Neve. Replaced by number 16, Casey Worcester.
Ten minutes to go. Chelsea happily and comfortably in a commanding 4-0 lead. The fourth scored by Shinma Yuka, who has been absolutely brilliant. Yellow card there for, I think it's MacArthur who's gone in the book. Here's Antwi. Harrison. Elise, the little give and go. Here's Kavuma McQueen. 4 Chelsea shirts approaching. And on the far side is Antwi. Cardoso. Mayuka was lining up. Reggie Walsh is bundled to the ground by Scott Bailey. And this is in a really interesting position now. Certainly shooting distance if anyone fancies it. There might be a couple that will be interested. Harrison Murray Campbell, the player looking most interested currently. Used to be a bit of a novelty seeing a centre half take a free kick in this sort of area, but certainly not anymore. You know that he's got the quality. He has already had a goal chalked off. Maybe this is his time to finally get the opportunity to celebrate the first Chelsea goal of the season. Cardoso has walked away from the conversation. And if after all this it isn't Murray Campbell, he deserves a BAFTA because nobody else is getting a look in. Oh, it's brilliant. It's absolutely brilliant. Harrison Murray Campbell, take a bow. Well, he's had a goal already with a very late whistle disallowed.
Goal number 5 for Chelsea.
The only whistle there
Number 3,
is the whistle of the ball as it ripples in the bottom corner. It's an absolute beauty. Chelsea have 5. It's been a 5-star performance from this Chelsea team. 8 goals in a week, 6 points certainly in the bag, and an even bigger statement sent across the PL2. If you're going to finish above Chelsea this season, you'll go a very long way to winning the PL2, because this Chelsea team are going to take some stopping. Flick ball forward, which will be comfortably dealt with. We might be about to see another Chelsea substitution. And a Chelsea debut as well, Kian Best. Certainly being prepared. You see a slight reshuffle because he's naturally a left back. Joined from Preston North End in the summer, spent a little bit of time playing in the Irish Premier League. Now we'll see that change. Genesis Antwi is going to depart. Nice moment for Kian Best. With 5 to go.
Substitution by Chelsea. Number 2, Genesis Antwi, replaced by number 14, Kian Best.
Did play a fair bit in the Championship a couple of seasons ago. Preston North End, he's one of those players that kind of presumed would go on and become somewhat a regular there. I seem to remember him playing at Stamford Bridge for Preston North End in the FA Cup 18 months ago. I mean, a slight reshuffle, and Richard Elise is going to come out to this right-hand side for the remaining minutes. Just 19 years of age though, Kian Best. Nice to see his first outing in Chelsea blue. Certainly as a defender, if you're going to come on and you're 5-0 up, it's quite a nice, relaxed time to make your Chelsea bow. Here's Chol. Now MacArthur. Newcastle will be hoping to perhaps get something for their showing this evening. A really good first half performance. They've had a fair bit of possession. It's certainly not going to be the most one-sided 5-0 you've ever seen. Might be a few scratching their head as to how they've lost 5-0, but Chelsea have been absolutely ruthless. Feels like when they've needed to, they've just gone through the gears a little bit, just up the tempo when they've had to, taking the chances. They should be very, very pleased with their night's work. I'm sure they will be, although it's not over yet. Here's Harrison. Now a bit of space for Sanusi. Does dance inside, does get the shot off, and another brilliant stop from Ted Kurd. Trevan Sanusi. It's been a threat all evening. Started on the right-hand side. He's now swapped flanks to come on this left-hand side. And he's had 2 attempts now where he's cut inside, just tried to fade it into that bottom corner. 2 really, really important stops from Kurd. Taken short. Shahar. Caden Wilson's there again. Sanusi. Tried a little give and go. Chelsea read it, and now Reggie Walsh can carry Chelsea forward. Kavuma McQueen. Isn't quite into the path of Elise. Anthony Munda just runs out of turf, and it will be a Chelsea throw-in right in front of the Newcastle dugout. Curd. Now Best. McMahon. Sanusi again making a real go of it. Still trying to create something right into the dying embers. Fourth official ready in the board to see how long we've got to go. Not had a huge amount of stoppage in the second half, barring substitutions and goals, so 6 minutes is a little bit more than I anticipated, to be honest.
A minimum of 6 minutes.
Harrison. Lovely little layoff. Cardoso giving it up. Now Mayuka. Under pressure from Anthony Munda, and again Chelsea's number 9 holding on to it, recycling it, keeping possession. He's done a lot of that this evening. Not had too many sightings at goal. Does have another tick in that goals column next to his name. Elise. He's onside. Harrison. Well, it'll be next Friday night that Chelsea are back in action. Aston Villa up next in PL2. It will be a good test again for this growing group. Wilson. Newcastle travel to Birmingham City on the PL2 next. Many of these will be involved, or potentially be involved in the EFL trophy for Chelsea, as 21s and development squad as a combined group will take on Shrewsbury. It's going to be on Tuesday evening. we've already seen this evening. 2 changes from the team that started on Monday night. 2 players that came in to start. Both scored in the first 45. The 2 players that were replaced have both come back on the pitch and made an impact. Kavuma McQueen getting on the score sheet. Cardoso making Mayuka's goal, as he did on Monday night. So competition for places is going to be fierce. Every opportunity you get, no matter what competition it's going to be in, will be exactly that, an opportunity to stake a claim. Kavuma McQueen, maybe he's not done for the evening. Tried to prod it in towards Mayuka. Prodded into traffic a little bit and defended well by Newcastle. And now Sanusi, despite his team being down by 5, hasn't stopped being positive and being direct and being creative all evening. Now, an opportunity for Worcester. Harrison tries to flick it round, but Ollie Harrison just bundles it out for a throw-in. 90 seconds or so still to play. Harrison. Sanusi again. Lovely searching diagonal. Might just bounce out of play from Sanusi. That's really unfortunate. Lovely idea. Foul against Mayuka. Charged down by Cardoso. Wilson, calm, composed, and Kurd. And there is the full-time whistle, the statement performance, an emphatic performance, a brilliant performance. Chelsea 5, Newcastle United 0. A really confident, comfortable first half where Dujuan Richards announced his return, his first start for a very long time after over a year out injured. Brilliant goal to open the scoring. Jesse Derry marked his first Chelsea start with his first Chelsea goal after a weaving run from the left-hand side. The second half, Chelsea up the level, up the tempo. Ryan Kavuma McQueen, one of those who was made to come off the bench and make an impact. He certainly did with a wonderful solo effort. Shin Mayuka, fresh off a hat-trick on Monday night, a captain's performance this evening and a goal to show for it before the icing on top of the cake from Harrison Murray-Campbell. A brilliant free kick from the centre half, whipped into the bottom corner. A brilliant finish, a brilliant night's work, a 5-star performance from Chelsea. Chelsea 5, Newcastle United 0. It was a fast start from Chelsea, playing out from the back, stolen by Dujuan Richards. What a finish that is. Such a long way out, still just strokes it into the bottom corner. Excellent finish from a player that Chelsea fans are very excited to see back in the blue shirt. It was 2-0 in in that first half. Jesse Derry on his first Chelsea start. Really, really tidy finish. Drilled into the bottom corner. Showed everything the winger, didn't he? Fleet of foot on the touchline. Dragged into the bottom corner on the far side. Excellent work. Up against Leo Shahar, who had a really good game at right back as well. Brilliant goal. Shimayuka denied once, denied twice in this game. His time will come. Chelsea did have to do plenty of defending. And he fired over from range. And another chance as well. Newcastle were going to try and get back in it. Probably should have done here from Sung Soo Park, who heads wide. But then Ryan Kavuma McQueen put the game beyond Newcastle. A wonderful solo goal. That won't be the last time you see a goal like that from Ryan Kavuma McQueen. Brilliant talent, brilliant balance, and a brilliant finish to match. Chelsea's fourth was a deserved goal, really, for the captain, Leo Cardoso. Wonderful, mazy dribble, brilliant balance as well to keep his feet. And then Mayuka tapping in from close range. He had 3 on Monday night. His 4th of the season, his 4th of the week. It was Chelsea's 4th of the night. Still Newcastle came, and all of their good work largely came from their number 7 in Trevan Sanusi. Tested Kurd a few times, and then this. What a free kick, what a goal, what a moment, Harrison Murray Campbell. We had a goal disallowed in the first half, a harsh disallowed goal, I think. Well, he was not going to be kept off the score sheet. On the final sight, and a goal from Sanusi, again forcing a good save out of Ted Kurd. And that was the cap on a very, very impressive week for Chelsea. A wonderful start to their PL2 season. 2 games, 2 wins, 6 points, and 8 goals in that time as well. Thank you very much for joining us this evening. A good night's work. Chelsea travel to Aston Villa next Friday night in the PL2. Plenty more coverage coming across the Chelsea 5th stand. Enjoy the rest of your weekend.